All right, welcome to one more edition of Boxing I Got It. So, today's videos is basically about Andy Ruiz. He went out to his social media today, and no, not today, yesterday. I'm sorry, and basically told Tyson Fury to stay in your lane. Um, Basically, that has to do with Tyson Fury's media workout, where he came out, with Mexican colors. He had written on his forehead the Mexican colors and also El Rey, for the training day workout. And so basically, Andy Ruiz came out on his social media. He said, "Stay in your lane." He wrote, and then he also made a video basically stating that that he was very upset about the situation, that he was very offended, that Tyson Fury should focus on representing his country, that he's not Mexican, that is really disrespectful. I saw the media workout, and to be honest with you, the way he was doing things, I really felt like he was mocking the Mexican culture. So I kind of see where Andy's coming from. I saw it kind of disrespectful. I know in the past boxers have come out, especially African American boxers have came out wearing excuse me, wearing the Mexican colors and the Mexican hat. Mostly made popular by Roger Mayweather and then Floyd, and then a few other people after that. But if you recall, they came out fight night. You know, and if you know that there's a purpose to that, like for instance, when Mayweather did it, it was because it was Cinco de Mayo, so he was trying to hype up the Mexican fans and rile them up, and same thing with Roger Mayweather. It's just a way to get the people involved. But it was fight night. This man's over here doing it on training day, and saying that he's the biggest Mexican fighter ever. Making those type of comments and stuff like that. And it's really disrespectful. Especially right now where Mexico just basically crowned their first heavyweight boxer. So I looked at it as very disrespectful. I don't think Tyson Fury right now is doing these things for any particular reason. I think he's just trying to get attention. His fight is not selling. Nobody's really talking about that fight. He's fighting Otto Wallins. Who has a pretty decent record. I saw a few videos of his training session, and they look pretty impressive. I can't really lie. But I still feel Tyson is the more talented fighter. It's gonna be a pretty easy fight for him. So, I think he's just trying to draw attention any way possible to himself. That's the only way he can. At first, I thought it was kind of cool how he did it and stuff, but now it's just getting kind of obnoxious. And the whole lineal champion thing is also just getting very, very like just too much. They're promoting someone as a champion who's really not a champion. He don't have no belts. He ain't a champion. So I'm not gonna be calling him a champion. But in other articles here, they also have let's see here. Chisora also made some statements, basically saying that he feels that it wasn't AJ's decision to fight Ruiz and Salia, that it was Hearns. That Hearns is the one here trying to make the money off of this whole situation. It kind of makes sense to me, and do understand Chisora is an Eddie Hearn fighter, so he might have some insight to all of this. We all know Chisora had that little meltdown at the press conference, which I felt that he was 100%, right about it. You know, Basically the whole card is, off of his back. They're using his popularity. It's gonna be in the UK. Like it's his card. I think he deserves to be in the main event, especially fighting Joseph Parker, who is it's a very competitive fight, and two elite heavyweights, especially over there on overseas. So I respect his decision on what he was saying, that he deserves more money if they don't want him to be the main event. Um, but I also find it interesting what he says about AJ. It kind of comes to play with all this situation, because, like, for instance, like one time when after the rematch, AJ was saying that he wanted to do it in New York, but then we saw Eddie Hearn do a video and he said that it was going to be in the UK. So you could tell, like, from the beginning, after, like, the whole fight happened, when they started talking about rematch, you could tell that Eddie and Joshua weren't really in sync, So it's kind of interesting, kind of hoping to see what happens with that. I personally think that probably Chisora is right. I don't think he would just be saying that just to draw attention to his fight. I think what he did at his press conference has brought a lot of attention to his fight, so I don't think he needs more attention. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But I honestly think that Chisora is kind of right. Andy Ruiz also came out and said something on the lines that he feels that Joshua was forced into the rematch. So it seems kind of interesting how a couple boxers are saying the same things. I personally feel that is true. I think Eddie Hearns forced them because they have no choice. They don't want to do tune-up fights because they don't want to give Andy Ruiz the opportunity to defend the belt, especially against Deontay Wilder. Because they know that fight, since they both are from PBC, that fight can be easily made if Joshua does not want to take the immediate rematch. So I think it was a situation where they pretty much put Joshua in a bad spot. Now, that kind of goes with what I'm talking about with the whole Al Heyman plot, which I will go into more details later on another video that I'm planning to make where I talk more about Wilder, but where I feel like this whole Joshua losing the belt to Andy Ruiz, I really do feel that this has all been planned and played out in Al Heyman's head, and I think he's just the mastermind behind all of this. But like I said, I will go into more details in another video where I get more, like I said, more specific into that. But yeah, basically that's all I got for now. Please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Like I always said, we're trying to make boxing worldwide. This is the worldwide movement. So smash the like button, leave a comment, hate, I don't really care. The matter is, let's get this boxing thing going. So you guys have a good night. Peace.